the season. I thought, ooh, the Falcons? Because remember, even during the Shanahan years, it was like they had up and down years. Even within seasons, it was like, oh my God, the Falcons look like they're redefining offense in the NFL to, boy, the Falcons really aren't very good. So they were up and down, and when I saw the win against the Eagles early, I thought, maybe this is an up year, but never thought, wow, the Falcons.
What's going on, folks? It's your boy Ill Will HuntingTV reporting live from where the wild things are, and we are back. And man, I don't think it's a stretch of the imagination to say that the Atlanta Falcons have been a bit of a frustrating experience for most, if not all, Falcons fans. I mean, at their best, we have seen them resemble an all-Madden team stocked with 99 level talent. And on the other hand, we have also witnessed these same teams get to the playoffs and or bowl games and look every bit the cupcake team you'd run through in the dynasty mode of your NCAA football season. It can be frustrating, heart-wrenching even. And after a while, much like a jaded lover, you start to ask, why am I even doing this to myself? Or, you know what? I really should learn to love myself more. And if the fan base feels this way, it doesn't take more than a glance at ESPN or NFL Network to see the sports pundits echo similar sentiments. It has even become a self-fulfilling prophecy of sorts. Please, take a shot if you've heard any of these statements. The Falcons are snake-bitten. They don't know how to win the big games. Their fan base is virtually non-existent and or primarily made of transplants who aren't really fans to begin with. All of which is a load of horse crap to anyone whose knowledge of Georgia extends beyond Hartsfield-Jackson Airport and I-285. The Falcons have been at their best flying under the radar. And while the national media continues to be captivated by the bright lights of Tom Brady's move to the NFC South and Drew Brees being, well, Drew Brees, the Falcons have continuously been left to tinker in the shadows. While absolutely nothing new to those of us who have grown accustomed to the lack of respect shown to the Falcons each season since the Dirty Bird era, I do believe this lack of spotlight only increases the Falcons' chances to shock the league. Brady is Brady. Putting my bias to the side, he has been in the league since 2000 and his success has earned him every right to be as revered as he is. However, in saying that, we can't ignore that Belichick has been trying to move on from him for almost 4 years now. And this was in the midst of him winning another Super Bowl and keeping New England competitive up till his very last season with the team. Now, Belichick doesn't strike me as one willing to part from a winning formula, so the fact that he was adamant in wanting to ship Brady is extremely telling, at least to me. Then we have Drew Brees and his Saints, the other NFC South media darling that would likely receive the majority of the attention, if not for, of course, Brady landing in Tampa. However, I must say, Brees' arm, like Brady's, is starting to look suspect. And while accuracy will never be a question for either of them, the ability to push the ball down the field, once a Brees hallmark, has lessened in recent years. And this is something I do believe the Falcons defense will be able to exploit this upcoming season. Then we have the Carolina Panthers with Teddy Bridgewater, whom, while a decent signal caller, is not going to be able to replicate what he did last season while filling in for Drew Brees and the Saints with the Carolina Panthers. You see, the Saints and Sean Payton have consistently kept a stable of decent skill players with the necessary schemes required to allow them to flourish, and the Panthers simply haven't. In fact, I'd argue their failure to find true threats to put alongside Cam Newton is what led to a lot of his injuries and thus expedited his release from the team. So yes, the past indeed shapes our present perspectives, but this does not define the future. And I believe that wholeheartedly going into the 2020 season with the Atlanta Falcons. So yeah, guys, please jump in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And as always, it's your boy Ill Will HuntingTV reporting live from where the wild things are. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And I appreciate you. Till next time. Peace.